Xilonen, good thing you're here. I'm wondering if...
Oh, the shelf on the left,
I haven't even said why I'm here. But, looks like you're about to head...
Yes, but I am going to take it right here. The temperature...
Really? But doesn't it feel a lot hotter than you...
Exactly. In hot weather like this, customers don't tend to stick around and talk.
I see. Oh, here comes another customer.
Sure, sounds good to me.
Hey, Xilonen!
Oh, Traveler, Paimon! We meet again. Oh, how's your ancient name been? Oh, good. It was my first time working with the Lord of the Night to forge an ancient name, and there are still a lot of things that could go wrong, so I wasn't...
Huh?
Well, less than the chances of Mualani accidentally falling off a...
Oh, well, that definitely would never...
I found the Xilonen. Thanks a lot. By the way, Nichka's birthday's coming up real soon.
I've prepared a gift, and was just getting ready to take it.
You're not planning on giving the kid a full set of pliers again, are you? Or let me...
Oh, yeah, I make these myself, and it's a lot of work. But if you like a set, I can make some...
Great! We often camp out in the wild, but a set of...
Well, still, I won't be giving Nichka any tools this year. The book is not what you call a bestseller, but...
Children her age love... Huh. Wait. What?
Oh, it is quite hot today. Seems you're about to... And it's easy to carry. I'd say that's quite...
You do have a point. No. I engraved some... You know, just some dreams that I... Even though Tlazoli has said that from an aesthetic point of view, this Blazegem inscription was still... Everyone thinks that the inscription she made might have some... So, many people who bought Blazegem inscriptions...
Sounds kinda like a wish script, but if you do that, won't...
Don't worry. We usually ask Tlazoli to... With her method, the light must be at a certain... Without the right angle of lighting, the Blazegem inscription...
That's true. In the end, a Blazegem inscription is essentially making wishes to it is like, but using it, well, as long as you don't suddenly change your... And I don't think anyone would... Still, it's really strange.
It's true. At least she and little... I was really worried about their family at first, and was even planning... Huh? What was it?
All right, if you stay out in the heat for any longer, I'm afraid even the inscription won't be...
Right. Right. What?
So you'll be going to Nichka's birthday party too, Xilonen?
Oh, yeah, sure, but I didn't expect you to know. Oh, so that's how you met her. She even wants to use volcanic crystal. Then let's just go and ask.
Huh? Wait a second. Our birthday gift. If we ask Nichka, then she'll...
But if you don't ask her, then how will you know what... Here's another idea. Perhaps you can also give her a storybook based on...
But shouldn't we give it a little more thought? If we... Xilonen, have you really never asked her what she would like?
Unfortunately, no. Nichka's illness has kept flaring up over the past... It wasn't until recently that she started to recover from... Anyway, there's no need to overthink it. Worst case scenario...
No, that's terrible! That would really... Let's just go ask Nichka. Anyway, could you tell...
Well, it's a little difficult to explain. The premise of the book is pretty... But after defeating the demon... In the ending of the original story, the older brother... I remember there was one line that was super popular at the time. If I still... I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit. Remember my name, brother. The other version was released only recently. The author heard a suggestion from someone and suddenly decided to... In the revised version, the brothers killed the demon lord together and both survived. According to the author, however, the revised version was not well received. After a month on the market, it hardly sold any copies, and the books were collecting dust on the store. The store owners desperately tried to get rid of the book, and have resorted to all sorts of Even now, the only edition of To Kill the Brave you can find in the market is the newer one. whereas the older edition is nearly impossible. Anyway, I couldn't bring myself to give such a poorly rated book to Nechka, so I spent a few days looking and managed to find a few copies. I picked out a copy that looked relatively new, and if you're interested, I can give you this extra copy to read. The pages are pretty old, though. Oh, and here's a copy of the newer edition, too. They gave me a free copy when I went to buy some
So that's how they're trying to sell off the book. Could it really be that bad? Even Paimon's curious now.
Let's get going. Tlazoli lives pretty far from the tribe, so...
Go on now, Yengu. Nature.
Hey, Tlazoli, we're here!
Oh, what a surprise. And even Xilonen
from the Scions of the Canopy. It seems this softcover edition is one of the most...
You haven't changed a bit. Let's go inside. I was just boiling some Xilonen used to love drinking chocolatl. You were already a big girl by the time I finally... Oh,
Auntie, let's... Traveler, please help me get her into the house.
Oh, Paimon will help too! Be good, Yengu, and don't get in the way.
All right.
sorry. Nechka's illness has been flaring up recently, so I was up for a few... I'll fetch you a few cups of chocolatl, please.
Oh, I've already brought them over. This cup's for you, Auntie. And these are for you, too.
Chocolatl? What does it taste like? Paimon?
Oh, don't worry. Auntie always adds a lot of sugar. It won't be bitter.
The last time you came to visit, you were still just a kid.
Oh, well, it's all thanks to the drinks I had here and the book.
We heard that you two are from the same tribe, but Paimon had no idea.
When I was little, my parents were always talking about how skilled Auntie was at forging ancient names and how she was a good role model for the rest of us. The moment I became idle at home, they would toss me into Auntie's workshop to watch and learn.
Then I would have your parents go back, boil you a pot of chocolatl.
Yeah, and then I would drink and listen. But eventually, she moved out of the tribe to find some more space, and
But why did you seem so familiar with the place when you went to the kitchen?
because the layout of this place is let me see. Yeah, that's
And too, whenever she's
Well, yeah, I'm here now. And even brought a gift as an apology.
You said Nachka asked you for the book? I hope it wasn't too much trouble to get. Really, I'm surprised that she even asked you for... Maybe I've been too strict with her. She's obviously...
Oh, really? Well, I'd say I really haven't done enough to... Yeah, I wasn't able to help her when she was sick, and I didn't even come and visit her that many times. Well,
don't be too hard on yourself, Xilonen. You have great responsibilities as the name engraver of the tribe. We both know you are far too... The responsibilities on your shoulders also became far heavier when...
You just had more important things to tend to, Auntie. No one in the tribe...
But that doesn't change the fact that I gave up on my work. And even now, I'm sorry to leave you to shoulder all the responsibilities alone, Xilonen.
Oh.
Whoa, why so somber all of a sudden? Don't be so sad, everyone.
Oh, relax, Auntie. I can handle the work. You'll be the one who's busy then, and I'll be sitting...
If that day really comes, you could... If you asked me before, but now that she is gradually recovering, Nachka's illness actually originates from that night. I was in the tribe, having a discussion over the forging of... Before we could finish our discussion, the alarm started to ring outside. Oh, I joined the fray as well, and it wasn't until the monsters were repelled that I got back home with some guards from the tribe. I can't remember how long I spent searching for her. Maybe for 2... She was holding a dried-up embercore flower in her hand, and there were traces of abyssal corruption around her wounds. I know. Work was busy at the time, so I told her that if she could find... Oh, Nachka... I was the one who decided to move my workshop to the outskirts of our tribe for... Oh... My daughter...
Whoa, hey! It's okay, right? She already has the strength to write letters now, doesn't she? Well...
Sorry. I just can't control... Phew. Alright. It's not... I asked someone to buy some ingredients for me. So, why don't you stay for dinner tonight?
We'll help. That sounds like a lot to make, and we don't want you to
It just occurred to me that Xilonen likes to eat cheesy crab hot pot. Why don't I make that in...
Nah, both are fine with me. Time to just chew up the fish.
Oh, come on now. If you don't... Anyway, for dessert, would you like a cup of grain fruit?
Cup of grain fruit!
How about a cup of green fruit mixed with chocolate?
Okay, got it. I'll go start cooking. I ordered a bunch of ingredients, and they should be here any minute now. Would you go? Come on, Xilonen. Stop.
Hey, I'm not a kid anymore, you know.
That's beside the point. If you don't watch out for your health while you're still young, then when you get older, you'll...
All right. I'm getting up.
We'll go check on the ingredients with Xilonen. Yet. I'm on top.
A messenger from the Scions of the Canopy wouldn't be flying here. No need to look. There isn't anyone on...
Hey! You there! Sorry, but...
Oh! Are you the one who's supposed to deliver the ingredients?
Ingredients? Are you kidding? I was nearly eaten myself! Never mind that now. Those monsters are still hot on my heels. Please, you've got...
Xilonen, Whoa, she's already got up to fight
verdict is...
Alright, that should be it for them. Oh, it also seems we're in good luck.
Strange. We didn't see any monsters on the way.
Yeah, right. I use this road to deliver goods It's the main road in and out of the tribe, so people often come here to clear out any I don't know what happened, but it seems like all the monsters around here have gone berserk. Even the Tlazolli doesn't even forge ancient names. If she comes back, Nechka will even be able to find... Nechka's playmates. Strange.
Look at that! He has a Blazegem inscription too!
You should go back to the tribe. It seems like you had quite the scare today. I'll carry these bags.
If you...
Remembering stuff. Paimon's not sure how to say it, but she's got a strange feeling about this.
Once you live long enough, you'll eventually start experiencing strange Let's bring the ingredients back.
Ah, you're finally back.
Oh yeah, we ran into some small problems.
All right. As long as everything's okay now, you'll have a seat. To make. Don't be shy.
Paimon will help herself. Paimon...
Ooh, yeah. Can I get another serving, please?
You're done already? Do you even chew in...
Of course! Didn't I say that I'd chew up the fish bones? I'll have just one more fish and leave the rest for Nechka.
It's okay. Just go ahead and eat all you'd like. Nechka can't eat these dishes anyway. Her body is too weak to digest these kinds of things. I'll just make...
Oh no. But Paimon thought she'd already recovered from her
Injuries caused by the abyss cannot be undone. The doctor said the fact that she's stable is already quite... But it's okay. Nechka can talk to me now and can even hold my hand, even if she will never again know that I am...
What do you mean?
The doctor said the abyss has had an irreversible effect on Nechka's soul. The doctor also said this sort of memory loss isn't like simply forgetting something.
Huh? But how does that happen?
You know about the woven scrolls that the Masters of the Night Wind used. Well, generally speaking, forgetting things is like when the woven scrolls would gradually start to fade. But the case of Nechka's memory loss is as if her woven scroll had been cut in two. The books she loved to read, the flowers she took joy to grow, and the time she spent in this house were all cut off by the abyss. As one example of that, Nechka now only sees me as a strange, unfamiliar auntie who claims to be her mother. She's a good kid. Like, where is her real mother? Nechka really has no idea that her
So you plan on recreating Nechka's woven scroll?
What do you mean?
Or should I say, you've already started reweaving that scroll long ago? The delivery guys. I saw it hanging from his waist, so I asked to borrow it from him. Don't worry, I'll return the inscription to him once we've figured everything out. These things...
When did you know?
Yeah, I noticed it back when Blazegem inscriptions suddenly became popular among... It was then that I also noticed that everyone wearing Blazegem inscriptions had varying degrees of memory. Traveler, you've picked up on it too, haven't you? Accessories made using ancient names forging techniques. Huh. For what's only supposed to be a pretty souvenir, this inscription contains a Phlogiston engraving. The shapes and patterns of these engravings are also identical to that. By making just a few slight adjustments to the layout and connections of the main pattern, you can print. And yet, you've never told anyone about these engravings in the Blazegem inscriptions that can be activated at any... Am I right, Auntie?
I knew you were a sharp one, Xilonen. That's right. I have a way to cure Nechka and restore all her memories. I want to forge an ancient name for Nechka that contains all of her past memories.
And the reason they must be approved by the Wyab is because the memories they bear are all stored within the ley. Extracting those memories from the ley lines requires the Wyabs, but your plan wouldn't need you to do any of that, right? Your Blazegem inscriptions will help you complete that part of your plan in the ley line's place. You will use the inscriptions to form up, and the ancient names you're trying to forge will be used to extract corresponding memories from the memory bank.
A memory bank? Wait, so the reason all those people were having trouble remembering stuff is because the Blazegem inscriptions took away any memories related to Nechka?
Using other people's memories of Nechka to reconstruct her past?
You've seen through my plans, Xilonen. You're as outstanding as ever. Far more brilliant than me. I intend to use this method to collate all the memories related to Nechka. The process is under my precise control. That way, this is the central inscription that controls all the other Blazegem, which will also soon serve as You
made all of this yourself, Tlazoli?
Yes. It was lots and lots of work. It was truly exhausting. You saw it yourself. I nearly fainted. I could collapse tomorrow, or even in the next few moments. But Nechka's ancient name is still far from... I've solved the issue of storing memories, but I still don't know how to connect Nechka up to this central inscription.
I thought you just modify your own...
I considered it, but this matter doesn't have anything to do with my ancient... It's of no help to me. And I don't need...
You know the price to pay for making something like this.
Yes, I do. But as long as I can get my Nechka back, otherwise, Nechka won't have any chance of reclaiming her past. She won't remember me. And when that time comes, she will be left to drift around the world all alone. She is my daughter, the one to whom I gave...
Xilonen!
I'll take the central inscription with me. I'm going to completely disassemble it to confirm its components and uses. I won't make any promises until I've checked everything. Say goodnight to Nechka for me, Auntie.
Oh, wait. I've also finished inscriptions for the Traveler in Paimon. Let me... I'm sorry it took me so long to finish them.
Hold on, Auntie. The Traveler and Paimon have never met Nechka before, so you can't draw any memories from them.
That wasn't my intention. They're just ordinary gifts. Please. Your own. Nechka! Don't try to get out of bed.
You go ahead and take care of Nechka, Auntie. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon. There are a few things I want to tell you. Let's head back to the tribe first. There are some things I need to get from my workshop. Disassembling the central inscription? You two can wait outside for a moment. I just need to go in. Oh, yeah, that's not... It's just that the workshop is cluttered with way too... Everything's piled up to the ceiling. Kachina suffered quite an unfortunate series of events the last time. After entering the workshop, she was shocked to find herself face to face with a massive woven scroll from the Masters of the Nightwind, and then she tried to step out of the way, but tripped on a poster tube that was behind her, and then, boom! The forging blueprints came crack...
Oh no!
She's lucky I noticed in time. I found Kachina in a daze and managed to save her before an entire set of the history of the Children of Echoes was about to bury her. I then dragged her up to the second floor. Ever since then, Kachina always waits outside the door and doesn't dare take a step in whenever she comes to see me.
Yeah, you're an artisan and craftswoman after all. We thought there were... But it seems more like a library than...
Well, my primary work is forging ancient names, which is much trickier than making swords and tools. You probably already know that each ancient name represents a certain spirit, behind which are, in other words, the essence of an ancient name is the physical manifestation of a certain... And as a name engraver, when I'm working on a new ancient name, I'm not only trying to give it a... But more importantly, I'm also trying to understand the spirit contained within. And to do that, I have to collect as many related stories as possible. But, as you might know, people tend to add a lot for stories that have been clearly exaggerated or altered. I must gather up. This way, I can filter out all the absurd and only in true stories can... And this is the only way for the spirit to become an...
We've heard about the concept behind ancient names before, but after...
Well, no matter how powerful ancient names could be, they would never be able to suddenly turn into... It's just a form of spiritual power that's passed down from generation... Well, take your... From the moment you appeared in this world, some person had already prepared a blessing for you, and that person then condensed this blessing into your name. It may feel like the moment you received your name is already in the past, but it will always stay with you. And names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. Well, that's... With this blessing, people will become more confident as they walk into their future. To put it another way, it's like having a lamp in your hand as you walk through the darkness of night.
Oh, Paimon gets that. If you're alone when you're walking in the dark, it's easy to get scared and tired. But if someone else is walking with you, then it won't be nearly as scary. And, well, you might still get tired, but it'll still be a whole lot better than what... The Traveler always has Paimon by his side, though, so he'll never have to worry about that. Oh, Paimon sure many wish they could be in your shoes, Traveler. Paimon's always flying, of course it gets tiring. But we're getting off topic, we can talk about that later.
Anyway, this is what Tlazoli told me when I was training. And to be honest, I've only understood 20% of what she said at most.
But doesn't that mean you basically don't get...
Well, that's not entirely true. Auntie and I have at least come to a consent. Ugh, you know what, I am sick of talking. We can talk about all of this later.
Did you hear a whole section of something
It's fine, it's fine. It was just a bunch of very old ancient names. I kept this set of Phlogiston wedges. Come on, let's go disassemble the central inscription. Here we are. This is the place.
This cliff is pretty high. What are we going to do here? Are we going to climb to the very top and then throw this inscription down the cliff?
I'm going to use Phlogiston to make an engraving circle on the cliff wall. Now let me see if this thing can even turn on. I was still... Before we attempt to engrave the inside pattern of an ancient name with Phlogiston, we always use this to draw only after we've confirmed that Phlogiston can flow properly through the internal engravings. can we start formally working on the small internal engravings of the ancient name. If we want to dismantle the central inscription in a non-destructive manner, we'll have to use this thing.
Oh, so you'll be able to see what it looks like on the inside.
For the most part. If it were just an ordinary unfinished ancient name piece, but since it's a central inscription, it would be better not to
So, Xilonen, does this central inscription fall under the 20% you understand about ancient names, or the other 80% you don't understand?
Oh, don't worry. As I said, Auntie and I share an understanding of the most important principle, which is names are intrinsically valuable. Only by having names can things be sorted and categorized. For example, when I order ore, I would usually say, I need volcanic crystals of about 30. Without specific names, I would only be able to go to the ore merchant and say, I want this and this. No, this isn't it. That one. No, not that one either. Yeah, you see what I mean? Names are a crucial part of how we standardize our workflow. Without names, the work? Yes, because forging ancient names is first and foremost a technical job. As for the question of why it's important, as long as it does not affect your ability to perform your work, you'll gradually understand it as you put the process in. After all, creating an ancient name is quite the... Well, let me break it down even further. We're not in the tribe right now anyway. Essentially, by forging ancient names, I'm assigning nicknames to the hero. Giving someone a name is a subjective expression. You just need to express your hopes, but giving someone a nickname is a much more objective expression. If ancient names or nicknames aren't descriptive enough, no one will So the best I can do is gather all the information I could. Even a minor mistake in the process could cause people to misunderstand the nickname. For a name engraver such as my...
Paimon isn't trying to come up with a nickname for Xilonen.
Phew, now I'm curious. Why don't you, come up with one for me?
Are you...
Of course, this is also my line of work, you know.
A nickname? Xilonen. Well, she uses Phlogiston to forge weapons and make names.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. But, you should keep observing my work, Paimon. Maybe you'll come up with an... Right, okay. Time to make like a smith and start smithing. Adjust the inclination by 2 degrees. Stop. The error margin is within an acceptable amount, but I'll extend the inscription link a little more just to be safe. I'll leave some space here. And when the linked engravings are activated, the inscriptions here will overlap with each other. There! That should complete the flow.
Amazing, Xilonen! You were running all over that cliff as if it was flat ground!
Oh no, it doesn't have anything to do with my tribe, it's just the, Phlogiston adhesive. But after all that running around, I'll have to infuse them with more Phlogiston again. I should prepare a spare supply of Phlogiston to bring with me. More or less, yeah. I usually have at least... I can show them to you when we next find the time, but let's get to work. Let me see. Start with anchor 1.
Whoa! A super huge... Tlazoli's central inscription is even floating! So are you done checking the inscription, Xilonen? How does it look?
I didn't find any anomalies in the Phlogiston engraving. All the adjustments are indeed based on ancient name engraving techniques.
That means we can help Tlazoli and
Well, probably, but I have good news and bad news.
Paimon will cover her ears after the good news.
Well, even if you cover your ears, the issue will still continue to exist. But, what are your thoughts on absorbing memories? Yeah. Well, but if you ask me, there's a problem with what Auntie said. It's, hard to control the absorption of memories. Technically speaking, this type of inscription has by herself, Auntie can't handle that level and scope of work, but if she has accomplices...
Accomplices? You make it sound like she's
Well, here's the good news. Yes, this Blazegem inscription would be the perfect tool to commit crimes, but we haven't found any accomplices, or from a purely objective standpoint, we can consider that possibility as yet to be confirmed for now. The bad news is, there's still an underlying problem with this Blazegem inscription. I believe I've mentioned this before. Ancient names operate with the help of the Waiab, granting in this process, the Waiab actually function like relays. If you remove the Waiab from the process and don't use any tools, then trying to scoop up a specific grain of sand from a rush... Yeah, exactly. Anyone who attempts to do so will likely lose most of their cognitive... Now, let's consider the memories that Auntie has gathered as the ley line, and there's no way Auntie would let Nechka plunge into the river of memories without... And considering that Nechka has forgotten all of her past, only Aunt Tlazoli can help her. So, if my hypothesis is correct, Auntie is actually planning on turning herself in an ideal world. This would be perfectly fine, as long as every extracted memory is correct. And I also believe that there won't be any mistakes in everything that Auntie remembers. But Auntie is not a Waiab. Her body won't be able to handle the load for long.
But how can we solve this problem? No matter how we try...
Names are blessings for the future from people standing in... I've also made up my mind. Come on.
Xilonen. It looks like you've made your decision. Am I right?
Yes, here's some research that I've done. You can reference it to modify the way the central inscription operates. I'll also help you continue working on the Blazegem inscriptions, but I must have complete control over all the inscriptions and the ability to oversee their uses. The memories that can be absorbed by the inscription will be limited solely to Nechka's past. If you attempt to extract any memories beyond this scope, then I'll consider that after the memory bank is constructed, the Blazegem inscription's absorption functions must be stopped.
I accept. Thank you, Xilonen.
Auntie, you know I can't stand it when you do this. If you needed my help, you should have just said so. There's no need to beat around the...
Using technology for ancient names to forge other things without permission is no trivial...
Yes, it's a major departure from the technology's intended use, but it's nothing compared to a child who needs help. Compared to a name that... But once this is all over, you must come with me to see Pakal and discuss everything that happened.
That's fine. I'm willing to accept any punishment.
All right, let's clear off the table and come up with a plan. I need some time to consider how to let Nachka control the Blazegem inscription on her own and by the way,
How could I just hand her a birthday present that you specially brought for her? I've picked out a box and packaged it up. Wait till her birthday and then bring it to her.
no, it's just an old book. There's no need to...
Oh, is Nachka up again? But what was all that noise? It sounded like something broke. Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's go have a look.
Nachka, don't hurt yourself.
Xilonen, is that you? You're Nachka?
How many times have I told you? Don't get out of bed on your own. You were running a fever yesterday.
Hello, Nachka.
Thank you for the book. I've already read it several times. You've already read it? But didn't Tlazoli package up the book that Xilonen brought?
No, she's all mixed up. The one she read isn't from Xilonen. It's one I bought for her before. A few days ago, she told me she wanted a book. I know nothing about these kinds of books, so I had no choice but to go to the tribe and I eventually found one and bought it for her. I put it after. She suddenly developed a fever. I was so busy taking care of her that I forgot about the book and even forgot that she had asked you for...
Auntie, do you know which version of the book you bought?
Which version? The shopkeeper said it was the one with the perfect ending to the story. Apparently that's the only one you can find on the market now. Ugh. It's all my fault. You wasted your money and...
Oh, it's all right. It's just a book. As long as Nachka enjoys it.
Oh, right. Nachka probably doesn't know us. You're Paimon and Mr. Traveler. Mom told me about you. Oh! Seems like everyone knows who we are now.
Yeah, Nachka seems to be doing pretty well today. Since she's been stuck indoors for the last few days, why don't we take...
Take her for a walk. But considering her condition...
Oh, don't worry, Auntie. She'll be safe with the Traveler. We won't leave the tribe, and if anything comes up, we'll be sure to find the doctor immediately. Besides, it's her birthday in a few days, and we need to go to the tribe to buy something. What do you think, Auntie?
I promise I'll be good, Mom. Didn't you say before that I need more...
All right. I also happen to have a few repaired Blazegem inscriptions that I need to get back to the tribe. Wait for a moment. I'll go get Nachka's water bottle and some towels. Some...
Talk about being prepared.
It doesn't hurt to be prepared. Okay, let's go. Please be good now.
Oh, you can let me carry these. And don't be a stranger, Nachka. Feel free to tell us anything. And even I...
Yeah! It's not often you get to go out to play, so just have fun. Everything will be fine. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Please don't worry, Mom. I'll be good.
Let's go look for Iknal. I've had her blaze...
Tlazoli would bring... Oh, she seems to be doing much better.
I hope so. Here, Iknal.
Oh, thank you for bringing it back for me. Oh, I remember that Nechka would become so happy.
I'm sure she'd love that. Thank you.
My pleasure. Give me...
Oh, I can make the jewelry for her. What?
I would like...
Something shaped like an embercore flower would be nice. She was always...
Noted. I'll make that as a gift. Sorry, Nechka. It won't be a surprise for you.
That's okay.
Found it! Sorry to keep you waiting. By the way, Nechka, feel free to write to me if you ever want to know. Well, I was shocked last time when you wrote me out of...
Sorry about that. She can hardly contain her curiosity now that she started to... She's still too weak to go out whenever she wants, so...
Everything's looking up! Oh, we're just like the main character. According to the story, we should be right around... Tequil prayed to the goddess of mountains and fire. Let my brother's name... The goddess replied, I've heard your... Then, to turn my blood... You remembered that whole... Paimon finished both books in one sitting, but the ending in the older version is more in... Oh, wait! Nechka hasn't read... That's not true. You already know...
Hey, what are you all
Huh? Mom... Mr... We were just talking about how the bad guy...
Aren't happy endings, guess you'll have to go to bed early tonight. But I'll buy you some more fairy tales next time, okay?
Okay, Mom.
It's pretty good quality. I'll be able... But, you know, for now, let's...
Next, let's visit a pipe. Stay close, Nechka.
Yes, Mom.
Why do my eyebrows keep twitching?
That means you're about to hit the jackpot, Apoxpalon.
I didn't expect to have... What are you looking to...
Whoa! Offering a discount just like that?
She was once our name engraver.
Thank you for your generosity. I've finished repairing... Come on, Nechka. Say
Thank you, sir.
Oh, so this is... It looks like you're doing much better now. How about this?
No, that's all right.
Oh, well, that was free.
Oh, no need to stand on ceremony. His drills and small clamps are... I always come here to buy things if I find myself... Oh, do you have any...
I have a few in stock, but I put them in...
Oh, no need to bring them all the way here. What?
I don't know much about that kind of scissors. What?
Well, there are too many different... Come on, Auntie. It'll only take a...
And there goes Xilonen dragging I won't run off. Paimon's favorite? In the old version of the story, he was never able to reunite with his family, but he was still really strong and fought his best. What about you, Nechka? I like... Oh, the one who was possessed by... If it wasn't for his determination, of course! A story's only... Hey, Nechka, why don't we play pretend? Mr. Traveler? But isn't she the villain? In the old version, she even... Ah, right. She read the version with a happy ending. Well, it doesn't matter. Only the lines at the end were... My favorite line is the one from the end.
Come here, Nechka. Look at...
Mom!
Let me wipe your forehead. Now, drink some water. This child...
We've, picked something up for Nechka. Apoxpalon will deliver it to Auntie's house once he...
Oh, we were just about to get to the... Really?
Let's talk later. Oh, we should head to our last stop, Auntie.
Right. Let's go see Cheven and head back home.
So, saurians aren't bishops?
I finished repairing your Blazegem inscription, Cheven. I've also reinforced it, so...
Thank you. How about the volcanic...
Yes, thanks for that.
You're welcome. I just want to see...
Thank you, Miss.
It's fine.
I was wondering where you got the ore for such a large-scale Blazegem inscription. So you must be one of Auntie's
Oh, Xilonen.
We already know what's going on.
You had me worried there. To be honest, I won't be able to cover it up for much longer. The last time Pakal came and asked me about it, as for why I had been leaving so often, I said that sorry.
Sure, we can sit for a moment.
Miss Cheven, can I go see some of the jewelry over there?
You mean Amisha's work? Sure, go ahead. Remember to...
Paimon wants to go too! We'll go together. Paimon hasn't... Really? Then Paimon's gonna take a
You haven't bought any jewelry for a while, Auntie. Why don't you pick...
Come on, Nichka! We don't know anything about Natlan's jewelry, so you can help us pick... Mr. Traveler,
Come here, Nachka.
Huh?
Sorry, Cheven and Xilonen, but it's already getting late. We should be heading... It'll be Nachka's birthday in a few days, and...
No problem. I'll be sure to bring her some beautiful...
Mom,
You're getting hot again. You forget to take care of yourself. Nachka.
Sorry. Nichka's looking at us. Paimon feels like something's...
No, Nachka was having so much... Let me help carry her home.
No, it's fine. Let's go, Nachka. It's time to go home. Thank you, everyone, for spending so much time with... Please be sure to come to Nachka's birthday. Alright, it's nearly bedtime for Nachka.
Oh, Auntie, remember to get...
I understand. Really, it's very special to receive a book from...
Yeah.
Oh, put it somewhere? Isn't she going to read it?
Well, I've read the story to her many times.
No, that won't be a problem, Auntie.
Oh, what's...
The majority is about the same, but the ending is... The one I gave her is the... It was released long before...
Oh, but I remember you were...
Huh. Well, I was just thinking. So, the ending to the original... In other words, if she hasn't recently read the old version of the story, then...
I don't understand. Why are you so concerned about the ending of this book? Maybe she snuck out somewhere when I wasn't watching.
Oh, okay, that is a possibility. After all, she does... In which case... Yeah, let's go ask her... There are only a few shops in the tribe to sell books, or we can just...
The booksellers...
The inscriptions can affect the tribe's current memory. I was very clear that I would consider that a crime.
There must be a few more books at home.
I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash.
I beg your pardon?
Nachka, where did you read that book?
Go home, Nachka. Are you disobeying me?
You're the one who wrote me the letter, Nachka. You're the one who wanted the book. Only you can speak for yourself. We're listening, Nachka. Right here.
Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me.
Silence.
That's the line from the old... I know everything. Xilonen, help me, please. Something's blocking the door.
Get back! tunnel is blocked.
Whoa. What are all those things?
It seems Auntie put all the extra inscriptions. If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only... Come on.
What is this place?
Auntie's workshop. It was supposedly closed after she stepped down from her position in the tribe. But it appears that we've all been deceived.
Why are there people up ahead?
If you're up to shady business, you have to hire shady people to help you. Let's go, don't hesitate! Bring it!
Out of the way or get blown away! Forget it!
Out of the way or get blown away!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Out of the way or get blown away!
That was quick! That was quick! Bring it! Yep.
Come on! Show me your courage! Out of the way or get blown away!
Ugh, what a pain!
Let's finish this fast.
Stick around.
Quick. Out of the way or get blown away.
Verdict is...
That was quick.
Forget.
That was quick.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Let's do this then. Burn.
Buddy, stand back!
Strike one stop!
Let the mountains face fire!
Strike one stop! Yes, you are.
The door's closed here too. Where should we go now?
The transport system seems to still be functioning. Let's go look for the controls and get this cart running again. Maybe it can take us further inside. All right, let's keep going.
All right.
You got here quick. And
Nechka's up there! What are you planning to do to her?
I never lied to you. Even though she's not my daughter yet. But
What is she saying? Is she not Nechka?
so you figured it out. She has stayed in the Night Kingdom for far too long. She's afraid of the dark, and I'm the one who made her stay there. Don't worry, Nechka. Mom hasn't forgotten anything. She has always remembered your name.
I'm afraid.
Then, who's that girl lying up there?
She's a child from my tribe. Her parents were killed in the same abyss attack. But wouldn't you know it, I raised her and took care of her for many years. I was so happy the first time she was willing to call me Mom. But then, I suddenly felt very... Is she really my child? How could I be happy? As I said, I only want to bring... And now, the time has come for me to pay. As for my useless ancient name... If you're not willing to help me, then you can become the fuel for Nechka's ancient... Xilonen, you have yet to make a move. I take it you're examining the inscriptions around you. It's no use. I've already set up the Blazegem inscriptions, and the engraving diagram has already begun to run. It's all thanks to your ideas. Now, the central inscription will finally... After Nechka returns, I'll make sure to invite you to her birthday party.
You're not gonna go up there, are you?
There's a flaw in this engraving diagram. The weak point is almost about to activate. So on my mark.
Don't worry, Nechka. Don't worry. Mom is here.
3.
Mom will always be with you.
2.
Wake up, Nechka. Now. Please, wake up.
1!
It's alright. It's alright. You'll see Mommy soon. Nechka.
Keep back! Those are distorted thoughts. And the mists are the thoughts' twisted cries. If you become tainted by them, they will control you, and you'll never be free again.
Where are you? I don't want medicine. It hurts. It hurts. Why alone?
Nechka, why?
No more medicine. Will you stay with me forever? Please never leave me again.
Tlazoli, you're the one who twisted Nechka's name into a shackling prison. It's time for you to hear her true voice. Stone engraved and echoing peaks converge, disperse, in ashes be reborn, for flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
Mommy will be with you. Nechka. Always. And forever.
Mommy, I've always been with you. And now you're finally listening to me. The old births the new, as flowers shield the roots, so life ever cycles until we return to the loam. We've known each other a while, but we've never met. You're Nechka? Yes, but I still don't know your name. My name's Nepeka. It really suits you. Nepeka, I bless you from the past and wish that every day of your future will be filled with peace and happiness.
I saw Nechka talking with her, but now, where? Nechka, Nechka, where are you? Answer, Mummy. Xilonen, you saw her too, didn't you? You saw my little Nechka. I felt her hands and hugged her. I was right. I was right. Those gray shadows were just a minor mistake. I just need to restart the ritual again. Alright, I'll start it again and Nechka will...
You'll not come to your senses, Auntie?
What senses? I was not wrong. Nothing about what happened was wrong. She's just a little upset and was trying...
The person you summoned with the Blazegem inscription wasn't the real Nechka at all. You collected memories of Nechka from countless people, but you forgot one thing. Among what you gathered were not only real memories, but also countless emotions. Didn't you realize what kind of emotions people would feel upon seeing Nechka's condition? When people held a dying child's hand, when they felt her faint breath and saw the helplessness in her eyes, when they sensed her body growing colder, and what could they feel but abject pain and sorrow?
I took those emotions...
You absorbed those emotions into the Blazegem inscriptions and solidified them as a piece of her past. Those gray figures were projections of that past. They could only reproduce the appearance of Nechka in her sickly state. What the real Nechka wished to say was drowned out by those twisted and painful thoughts.
I didn't want things to turn out like this. All I wanted was...
Nechka has always been with you, Auntie. Everything has long been recorded on your ancient name. The one you said was useless. You exhausted every option and sacrificed everything in the hopes of saving your daughter. But have you forgotten the true meaning of your own ancient name?
My ancient name is...
The immovable love between you and Nechka has already been recorded in your ancient name, but you... Names are blessings from the past to the future. You told me that, Auntie. You gave Nechka her name, her first... But now, you've turned her name into a prison by taking an innocent child captive. And you've imprisoned yourself...
Nechka is everything to me. Without her, and as for blessings... What blessings have I had since the day she passed? I see her in my dreams every day, but I can't say anything. I can't grasp her hand. All I can do is every day, every single day, I've hated myself, and ancient names too. Who knows?
You think Nechka would have come to hate you? Auntie, do you still remember the last words Nechka ever said to you? The reason you haven't felt blessed is because you've forgotten the true past. Auntie, you've been wallowing in memories of your imagination. A name without a past is nothing but a withered tree with no roots. It's over, Auntie. It's...
Slowly now. Why don't you stay lying down? Oh, on second thought, this might not be the best place to rest. Xilonen, Nechka, Nepeka can already stand now, so we made our way over.
Thank you, Paimon and Mr. I'm fine, really. The real Nechka helped me just now.
That's good. If you became Nechka, then this story would really become the To Kill the Brave. This isn't the place to chat. Come on, let's...
But what about Tlazoli?
Oh, don't worry. She won't be able to cause any more trouble now. All right, I've locked Auntie in the house with a few ropes. I'll take her to the tribe shortly. As for now, we can get away from the house and get some sun. After dealing with all of that, I'm completely out of energy.
She's already planned out everything. Xilonen sure doesn't with. It's still so scary to imagine. Tlazoli wanted to turn her adopted child into Nechka, and she even nearly succeeded. Yeah, she was so cool in the final moments. She went right into action and took control of the situation instantly.
Well, it's all thanks to Nepeka's resilience. She never gave up. If it weren't for her bravely trying to get help, then I wouldn't have noticed Auntie's plan so easily.
It was thanks to all of you encouraging me. After all, this was already the last idea I could think. I tried to get the attention of many others who visited before, but they were all either quickly whisked away by Tlazoli. Even if I told them everything, Tlazoli would just blame my... All she had to do was start to cry, and then the guest would try to comfort her. But she would inspect all the letters I sent and any gifts I received. And then, if I didn't comply, she would force me to drink some strange medicine. It would put me to sleep for a few days, and it would be hard for me to remember anything. I would see a lot of weird things while I slept, and the walls around me, I would be so scared every day. If I wasn't able to get your help this time, I might have just given up.
You have us now, Nepeka. If anyone dares to hurt you again, the Traveler and Xilonen will send them
Yeah. Sorry.
You are already super brave, and you even managed to call Xilonen for help. Oh, you definitely found the right person. Xilonen isn't the kind of person who gets distracted easily by crying. She pays attention when someone's talking and doesn't miss a beat.
And it was because of your help that I was able to pick up on the details. Without you, it would have been extremely difficult for her to communicate that she needed help. Tlazoli would certainly be more on guard if I tried to speak with her, and would probably have just kept Nepeka locked up in a room again.
So we had a part to play too! But where did Tlazoli even get the confidence to try? If Nechka was alive, surely many tribe members would have tried to help her. Was she not scared that someone would realize that Nepeka wasn't Nechka?
That's certainly a possibility. The inscription she created would not only collect information related to Nechka's past, but also actively erase people's memory. It's similar to graffiti. If you want to paint something new on a wall that has been painted before, then first you must remove the old painting. It's possible that I was also one of her targets, which would explain why she was so willing to let me have the central inscription.
Whoa, and you still took it? If it were Paimon, she would have thrown that thing away the first chance she had!
Well, you can't uncover the truth without taking some risks, right? If I hadn't disassembled the inscription myself, I would have never realized.
So you suspected her from the very beginning?
Oh, no, she's my auntie after all. How could I have seen her as a villain from the start? The most I did was keep the possibility and a corresponding plan in mind, and it was just our luck that the worst-case scenario actually happened. But now that I look back on it, we still managed to rescue a suffering child, even if that wasn't our original... Anyway, I think we've just about summarized everything and praised each other enough by now. Everything is finally over, and Nepeka can finally be herself.
So, what should I do now, Xilonen?
You should do whatever you like, of course. No one's going to lock you anymore.
But I don't know what I can do. Everything I know is about Nechka. What she'd like to eat, which flowers she enjoyed. I'm not her, but I can only be like her. I don't know, Xilonen. I just don't know.
Oh, don't worry, Nepeka. The Blazegem inscription isn't working anymore.
But I no longer remember anything about myself now besides my name. What if I never remember? I'm scared, Xilonen. What should I do?
Oh, don't cry. Here, take this. I took some ore from Tlazoli's collection and...
A Blazegem inscription! You can make them too?
Oh, of course not. It's just a pretty piece of stone. Take it. I've engraved your name. This is your first blessing, the one you received from a pair of people who loved you with all... It has always protected you and stood over you. For all of past, present, and future.
But I don't even remember the names of my parents.
Huh. I won't make any big promises and say everything will return to normal. I'm not sure what... I can only promise that no matter what the future holds, your name will never fade. This is a blessing. You'll continue to grow and mature as a sapling sprouts upward and becomes a healthy tree. Or your name is your starting point. As well, remember your name and everything you've experienced, and you'll know how to step into your future.
I'll do my best.
You can do it, Nepeka!
Thank you all.
If you really can't come up with what to do, don't worry. Just relax. We're from the same tribe after all. If nothing else works, I can always go to the elders and look up your history. And until then, you can stay at my workshop. I can handle another mouth to feed. I don't know if the plan will work. I'm not even sure who... Well, rather than placing our hopes on a plan that relies so heavily on luck... Well, anyway, enough about all that for now. Let me take Tlazoli back to the tribe first. Oh, gosh. I nearly forgot that we haven't even had dinner yet. What would...
Huh? Oh,
Oh, good. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do. We have a very busy future ahead of us. Oh, and, one more thing. Happy birthday, Nepeka.